If the hotel don't got a separate toilet, I don't want it, because like, who want to be smelling? Y'all get it. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Asia Renee. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining. And if you're a returner, I love you. Thank you so much for coming back. Today we are doing a get ready with me. I'm getting ready to go to the Drake concert tonight. So if you want to see how I got this look, make sure you stay tuned. Y'all, I look crazy and I have like maybe an hour and a half to hurry up and get ready for this concert. So if y'all watched my last video, I just went to Jamaica and I got these boho braids for my trip / my birthday, and I like them. But like, the thing with braids is like, I feel like my hair is not like done because like, I know how to slick back my edges. I don't know how to do like this swoopy swoop baby hairs, nothing like that, but I know how to slick back my edges. And I'm using the Ebin Extreme Firm Hold Edge Control. It's already curling up. If you watch my Ghana vlog, I had like similar like that braid style, but I had gotten synthetic hair because I think like it was still like, this style was still like popular last summer, but I wasn't too hip on it. So when they were like, oh, do you want to add human hair, I was like, sure, why not? And then they were like, oh, but it's gonna be $100. And I was like, I would say that getting the human hair is definitely worth it because at least your hair lasts a little bit longer. The only thing about this hair though is like, it sheds a lot. Like, the hair is definitely good. Like, all I have to do, like, I'm gonna do it when I'm done, but all I have to do is like put water on it and it gets curly pretty quickly and defined pretty quickly. Like, I put some water and some conditioner. But girl, this hair gets everywhere, okay? Everywhere. Like, my boyfriend was so irritated in Jamaica because like my hair was all over the hotel room. He was like, what the heck? Speaking on Jamaica, y'all, Jamaica was a freaking 10 out of 10 out of 10 plus 10. Like, when I tell you we didn't even want to leave, like, had the circumstances been right, we probably would have stayed like an extra couple of days, because Jamaica is just like, okay, so let me just start with, I guess, my experience on my flight, like getting to Jamaica. So I took American Airlines, and y'all, one, I will never take American Airlines again because they have this very weird baggage policy. Like, I had to go through a lot just to like, I had to like switch my carry-on bag just to get on the plane. And it was just this whole situation. So I personally will not take American again. So there was just a lot going on. Like, they're not the worst airline in the world, but I'd rather stick to like Delta and AM. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people that I know and I trust. You feel me? But anyway, so getting there, I was definitely nervous about there being delays because like, there's been, if y'all have traveled recently, y'all would have seen like there has been like an OD amount of cancellations. So thank God that we were able to, you know, have a smooth travel experience to Jamaica. Once we got to the airport, immigration was definitely like a little packed, and we wanted to get Club Mo Bay, which is like their like VIP service where they take you through immigration. I would definitely recommend, if you're going through like a busy season, like if you're traveling to Jamaica during a busy season like this, I would definitely recommend getting Club Mo Bay because you will be in immigration for a little while. But it wasn't nothing that was like unbearable, you know, like I've dealt with worse immigration lines. Yeah, we weren't able to get Club Mo Bay because it was sold out for arrival, so we only got it for our departure. So when we got there, you know, we did immigration. You fill out, you know, a form. You know those forms that you got to fill out when you go in the country. And that was given to us on the plane. So it's nothing you have to fill out beforehand or anything like that. Ah! No freaking way. Come on. We literally do not have time for that. Oh my gosh. We booked everything beforehand. So our driver, our excursions, everything was booked beforehand. Y'all, it was so hot. Apparently this was one of like the hottest summers in history for Jamaica. So I was like, dang, I literally had no idea that that was the case. I really didn't check the weather before I went. So obviously I knew it was gonna be hot. Jamaica's a tropical island, but I didn't think it was given like hottest summer in the history of the whole entire country. Like, that's crazy. So we were like sweating. Like, it was that type of hot where like you could just be standing and you're gonna be sweating. Like, it was hot. Like, even the locals were like, nah, like this is not normal. Like, this is really, really hot. The resort we stayed at was Breathless Montego Bay. Y'all, Breathless, listen, Breathless was a 10 out of 10. Okay, like, so remember when I talked about going to DR and how like DR kind of like traumatized me from doing all-inclusives? Baby, Breathless has made me a believer again. Breathless was one of the best all-inclusives I've ever been to in my freaking life. Okay, like, one of the best. So let's start off with like aesthetic. Beautiful. It's very modern. You walk into the lobby. So I will say, when we got there, it was a lot smaller than we thought it was gonna be. So when we look online, like the resort looks really, really big. But it's not that big in person, which is not that big of a deal, because when you stay at Breathless, you get access to Secrets Montego Bay and Secret St. James. So it's like you're getting 3 in 1. You're basically like getting like a good bang for your buck. So the fact that Breathless is not that big is really not that big of a deal, because you literally have access to 3 different resorts. We got to the resort around 1 o'clock. And our room unfortunately wasn't ready, so we had to like kind of walk around in the resort. Like I said, it was hot as hell, but they had a restaurant that we were able to get food at, and then by the time we were done eating, our room was ready. The room looks so nice. So when you walk in, there's like, you immediately see like the bathroom and the shower is like see-through. It's a standing shower. You can see through it, but you also have the options to like pull down a curtain so that it's like not all the way see-through. But it was so nice. The room was a great size. So you had the bed, and then you had like a couch. I don't remember if it was pull out, and you had a little table where you can sit and eat if you want to. And then there was a huge closet, double sinks, separate toilet, which I love. If the hotel don't got a separate toilet, I don't want it, because like, who want to be smelling? Y'all get it. I don't want the toilet to be in my room. I don't want the toilet to be in my room. Then on the outside, there was a jacuzzi, as well as another like couch on the balcony for you to sit on. And it was all like very, very nice. Like, I was very happy with the room. It was extremely clean, and it was modern. Like, it had these really cool controls where you can use buttons to like change the lighting, turn the lights on and off. My only complaint is that our electronic curtains weren't working. So you know when you have those curtains in hotel rooms that you can open and close from your bed, that's the only thing that wasn't working, and it never got fixed. But honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal to us. We really ended up forgetting at the end of the day that it was broken. So no big deal. They did come to fix it, but it just so happened that like when they came to fix it, we were like busy in the room, like we were getting ready or something like that. So that's not really on them. And we never like made a fuss for them to come back. So again, not on them. But that was like the only thing that was like, I guess, wrong with the room. Other than that, like, the room was amazing. We had an ocean view. So it was like the view of like the pool. You could see the ocean. Like, it was so, you could see the mountains. Like, just waking up to that every single day was like so humbling. Like, I was just like, dang, like, I need to create a lifestyle where I can be on vacation whenever I want and wake up to something like this, because y'all, it was gorgeous. Like, Jamaica was gorgeous. Okay, let's talk about the customer service. Everybody was so nice. Like, I have zero complaints about the customer service. Everybody was amazing. Everybody was accommodating. They were always making sure you were good. So yeah, I have no complaints. Like, the people in general in Jamaica are just really nice. We noticed, like, and we're also from, like, I'm from Ghana, he's from Nigeria, so the culture in Jamaica reminded us both a lot of, like, being in Africa. So it was like, it felt like we were home, like, literally, like, it felt like very similar to, like, what we're used to. So we both really enjoyed it. The food, baby, the food was for an all-inclusive, let me preface, for an all-inclusive resort, the food was really, really good. Like, I give the food a solid 8.5 out of 10. Like, down to even the room service, the options, like, because you have the opportunity to go on, like, Secrets Resort, like, the options you have for food are almost endless. Like, we didn't even really get to try all of the food that we had access to, unfortunately. But I wish we would have really taken advantage, because there were so many freaking restaurants on the 3 resorts combined. So if you get a chance, just make sure, like, they have an app. They have, like, I think it's a Marriott app, where you can see, like, all of the restaurants. You don't need reservations. We never had issues getting into any of the restaurants while we were there. If you have the opportunity, definitely make sure you try at least most of the restaurants. The one I would recommend are Blue Mountain. Blue Mountain, I think is what it's called, is on Secret St. James, one of the secrets, and that one is like traditional Jamaican food. That was really good. We had like the oxtail. Oh my gosh, oxtail and the rice and peas was so good. Honestly, I think that's the one that stuck out to me the most, because that's the last dinner we had. And them oxtails were banging, like those oxtails were so good. The rest of the food we had was good. The breakfast we ordered room service for breakfast every day. So good. They have like this option where you can try like Jamaican, like traditional Jamaican breakfast, and it's like a surprise every day. So like one day we had like curry chicken, we had ackee and saltfish. Ackee and saltfish, don't drag me, sorry. We had ackee and saltfish. Like, we had a lot of food. Like, we was eating good, okay? But I will say this, definitely make sure y'all like eat off of the resort. Don't just be on the resort trying to just eat the resort food. Go off of the resort, go eat like scotchies, juicy patties, go eat jerk, go eat all that. Like, go to a little jerk stop wherever you see, like, go try the local foods, because Jamaican food is top tier. Obviously, like, we live in the New York area, so we're very used to eating Jamaican food. But I feel like, especially if you're not in an area where Jamaican food is as accessible to you, make the extra effort to like try food off of the resort. Next, I'll talk about the other things that we did like on the resort. So we did get a spa treatment at their spa, which is on the secret side of the resort. And the spa treatment was very nice. I would say the ladies like were very nice. The spa facility was very nice, but I ended up getting, I don't know if I want to call it an allergic reaction. I don't know if it was bacterial, but I ended up getting, here are my freaking blushes. I ended up getting some type of breakout on my face from the, I guess so you know when you like get a massage, you put your head in that like little round thing. And you can still kind of see it. It's because it's still healing. But it was like all around my eye. And this one didn't get affected as much. Like, it had a little bit on it. But this one, I've never experienced nothing on my face like that before. So when I tell y'all I wanted to cry, I wanted to cry. Like, it was terrible. Thank God it's almost healed now. But I was just trying to figure out, like, when it happened, I'm like, okay, what the heck did I put my face on? I'm like, is it the sheets? Because I had forgotten to bring my own pillowcase. That's usually something that I do. So I'm like, okay, maybe, like, it was the sheets and, you know, I forgot. But I'm like, no, like, I don't even sleep like this. So it couldn't have possibly been the sheets. So I was like, it had to have been from the spa. which is like really unfortunate. So I don't know if it's because it wasn't cleaned. I don't know what the situation was, but yeah, that was just really disappointing. But again, I still give them a high rating, although that was a little bit of a traumatizing experience for me. I still really enjoyed my spa treatment overall. We got, I gotta be careful because it still kind of like hurts a little bit. We got the couples massage, and at the front desk they gave us, I think, like we got like $40 off or something like that. Yeah, we got like a $40 voucher, which was really nice. And that $40 voucher, I believe, is for like a plethora of activities, not just for the spa. So definitely make sure, if they don't tell you about that at the front desk, that you inquire about that voucher so y'all could get some, you know, money off. Outside of that, the spa treatment was really nice. We both enjoyed it, and the spa had like hydrotherapy and things like that. So after, I think, so we couldn't go the same day that we got our spa treatment, so we came back the next day to get like do the hydrotherapy and the sauna rooms, and it was all really nice. We really enjoyed the spa treatments that we did. And yeah, be careful putting your face on the massage things. For real. A lot of times we were like by the pool or by the beach. So the beach, so Breathless is not on the beach. Breathless is by a body of water, but it's not exactly on the beach. Secrets is on the beach, but it's only about like a 10-minute walk. So you essentially walk across a bridge that connects the resort. And then within, like I said, 10 minutes, you're already on the beach. So it really wasn't that bad, like not having it like right there. Because like I said, you do have like the pools. I think they had a jacuzzi. We didn't go in there, just like cabana, so it was really nice. Oh my gosh, and we saw Mercedes from P Valley. She was there. My boyfriend got to talk to him a lot, got to talk to her a lot more, but I was like, oh my gosh, that's funny. But anyway, apparently it was a lot of people in Jamaica at that time. Like Burna Boy was in Jamaica, but he was in Kingston, not Montego Bay. So I would have freaking screamed if I met Burna Boy. The location was cool. It was like a good 10 minutes from like the hip strip, which is where all of the like clubs and lounges and stuff like that are. So it was in a really convenient location. But yeah, overall our experience on the resort was really nice. They also have like, so I think the one downside I would say is I noticed that a lot of people don't actually party on the resort. It doesn't seem like the nightlife is all the way there yet, but they do have people working on the resort that like basically are there to like basically turn up the tours, and they did a really great job. Shout out to, hold on, let me see if I remember. I only really remember First Lady because we talked to First Lady the most, but they were all like really great. And I think it's mostly just the tourists. Like I think the tourists are not, like obviously we were tourists ourselves, but again, because of where we're from, we're very familiar with like Jamaican culture, like dance hall. So the tourists were just not like familiar at all, so they would just be just sitting around just looking, and we were just shocked. Like people were not trying to turn up on the resort. So hopefully that can, you know, that like party turn up aspect can be improved, but they're definitely trying. Like I definitely see that they're trying to engage people, and there's definitely a lot of events on the resort as well. Let me like not forget to say that. There's so like I think the day we got there was like a sip and paint. They have like foam parties and different things like that. So there's definitely a lot to do on the resort as well. And we got there on a Tuesday. Yeah, we got there on a Tuesday, so there wasn't as many people on the resort yet, which wasn't that big of a deal because it gave us a chance to like explore. Things weren't like packed, but by the time like Thursday came around, yeah, all three resorts were like packed with people. And there was a lot of people down south. It was really nice like to meet different people and talk to them and whatnot. If you're looking for things to do off the resort when you go to Jamaica as far as like partying and whatnot. So I have like a lot of places written down, but the only place that we actually went to was Pier 1. And Pier 1 was fun. Like, we went to Pier 1. They were playing really good music. It was like a mix of like dancehall, Afrobeats, reggae. So Pier 1 was nice. We were gonna go to Club 2727, but for my boyfriend's birthday, we had dinner at Marguerite's by the Sea, which is on the same strip as 2727, and we were able to like hear the music that they were playing from Marguerite's while we were at Marguerite's. We were able to hear the music from 2727, and it was given very much. So like, if that's your vibe, then you'll love that. But that's not our vibe. So we decided not to go there, and we only went to Hip Strip. And I'm not Hip Strip, child. We only went to Pier 1. And Pier 1 was really cool. Like, we enjoyed Pier 1 a lot. Some other places, it was Pier 1, it was 2727, and it was Taboo, which is an adults club, if you understand what I'm saying. We were able to get a driver that stayed with us the entire night. So like, when we called him to take us from Marguerite's to Pier 1, like, he was able to do that, and it cost us about $100 for him to stay with us the whole entire night and like kind of take us to where we wanted to go. So it was definitely a little pricey, and definitely be prepared to be like paying like obviously tourist prices, because you are a tourist, so like things is gonna sound crazy, but it is what it is. I get it. The hustle don't stop, you feel me? I get it. I'm real generous with the setting spray. I want this makeup to last all freaking night, okay? So I make sure I pack on the setting spray. We did excursions, so we did zip lining, we did river tubing, and we did the rafting that everybody does, and that was really nice as well. I took my rafting pictures. I'll insert them if I remember to do so. This is the same makeup I think I did on my birthday. Oh, I wanted to recreate it because like it was so pretty. Yeah, this is basically the same makeup I did on my birthday. We did river rafting, we did zip lining, we did river tubing, and all those excursions. So the excursion was kind of, I say, on the expensive side. Like, I paid a lot less, I think, for the zip line, river rafting, horseback riding, and we did horseback riding. The zip lining, river tubing, horseback combo, I think that was like $350, something along those lines. So like, I've seen cheaper prices in other places, so I was like, that's kind of steep, you know? But it was really nice. I would say like the best part was definitely riding the horses in the water. That was really nice, because you like, first you do out of the water and then you ride them in the water. I would say like, I've never ridden a horse in the water, so that was very, very nice. That was a great experience. And then I also liked the zip lining, but y'all, the zip lining, baby, they had us going through the forest, doing all types of crazy stuff. That zip lining was crazy. Like, I felt like I was hiking for my life, okay? That zip lining was no joke, but it was really fun. So I would definitely say, if you can, book some excursions as well, for sure. Because the excursions were really fun, especially the river rafting. Everybody does it. Go and get your picture on the raft. And when we were there, we had like some really, really good jerk. Oh my gosh, the jerk was so good. And make sure, if you like spicy stuff, you ask the man and give you like some like pepper sauce on the side. Yeah, like that was it. That was basically it. We did a lot. Like, it felt like we did a lot. But honestly, it was so fun. It was so fun. Like, I would love to go back to Jamaica with friends. Like, everybody was there. Like, a lot of people were there like in groups with their friends, and it was really just nice to see. Also the demographic. So the demographic on like Secrets and Breathless was like a little bit, I would say, older than us. Like, I think our like age group stays at more like RU, Ryu, and this demographic was more like probably early to mid 30s. So there's something to keep in mind. And I believe if you want more like a party vibe, you go to like RU, Ryu. That's where they be turning up. I don't really care to party. My boyfriend is the one that's like the turn up king, so he probably would have enjoyed it, but I didn't really care to party, so Breathless was the one for me. Don't mind my dirty spray bottle. I'm gonna spray my hair. I don't really know what to do with my hair right now. Like, I think I want to put it up. That's kind of been my go-to. It's like putting it up in like a half up, half down. Don't know. Alright, y'all. So this is the final look. I ended up just putting my hair up. Honestly, it's so hard to get this hair like to not be frizzy, so I just like to keep it out of my face. But anyway, for the final look, I have this top from Johnny Gotti. You already know, I don't know how to say it. This skirt from Shein, and let me see if I can show you my shoes. My shoes are from Chanel. My bag is vintage Dior. My watch is JBW. And yeah, I was trying to give like Barbie girl. I don't know, 'cause the sweater just gives me Barbie. Y'all know like the Barbie movie, like I don't know, everything would just give me Barbie. So I wanted to give that. Thank y'all so much for watching. If y'all love this Get Ready With Me, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.